We know it's very important to stop and smell the roses, but getting roses to grow well in our gardens is no easy task. Diane and Vincent Celeste from the Bradenton Sarasota Rose Society are here to show us that growing great-looking roses can be done here, even on the Suncoast. Now, like most of us, you moved here from up north,
Yes.
and you found it very different growing roses here, right?
Absolutely, and what works up north does not work down here. So you just have to learn what works down here, and then you can be very successful in growing roses.
There's a second issue. Roses keep on blooming all year long down here. They don't keep on blooming all year long up north. So you're willing to work for a month or two, and then you're tired, and the roses are tired, no big deal. Down here, you're tired, there is a big deal. You've got 11 months to go yet.
That's a good point. It's a longer investment.
It is.
And so some roses do better down here than others.
You really have to have roses that are grown on and actually put on Fortuniana rose stock. That rose stock allows the roses to grow when the temperatures get over 85 degrees.
And I have to say, those we're looking at are in your yard.
Yes,
You've got
that's
to groom those yourself.
We do. We have
Mabel
a,
Ringling would be jealous.
Exactly.
we actually came down and worked at Ringling for a while on the rose garden. So yes, and they gave us a lot of help too. So,
wow.
but yeah, we have 100 rose bushes. I do have an addiction. So.
That's nice.
What a great addiction.
Yes,
So what roses do grow well here in Florida?
So we have a number of them, and I brought them with me so that you could see. You can get a variety of colors. You can get a fragrance. If you want roses with fragrance, you can pick out roses with fragrance. If you prefer not to have fragrance, you can get roses that are without fragrance. So we have hybrid
Let's look
teas.
first. So this list here, these are ones, if we're looking for roses that'll do well here, these are the different types.
Correct.
Right.
And
Okay.
So this
The hybrid
vase
tea
over
is
here
one.
is the hybrid tea, and that's usually one rose on a stem. So you get larger roses,
Just
and
like
it's
those
just
over
like
there.
that. These are one rose on a stem. They all have a name, and they have a variety of colors.
And they're
and they
all the same kind of
They're all the
They're
same
beautiful.
hybrid teas.
They'll all grow well here.
They'll all grow well here, and well, you know, we have
If you
the-
take care of
them.
They probably
You-
wouldn't for me.
Well,
Me
you know,
either.
once you learn, I mean, I think that it's important that you know that we have the Bradenton Sarasota Rose Society has a website, but we also have programs. On Saturday, for example, we're doing the Rose Festival, and we will have classes so people can come and learn how.
And you can grow these here.
You can also grow these. These are a combination. I'm going to show you. These are what's called floribundas
Oh, I
or
love
grandifloras. This has a number of roses on one stem.
Oh,
So you'll have a
yes.
bunch. Here, this one is also a floribunda, and it's Our Lady of Guadalupe. And so you
Those are
can see they're
gorgeous.
but they're a little bit smaller in size
Okay.
than the hybrid teas.
So give us some tips on how to grow them.
Well, the first thing is you have to buy them on the right rootstock. You have to buy them on Fortuniana.
Okay.
Then
Fortuniana rootstock.
rootstock, it's
Okay.
called, and you can go to some of the places. The nurseries have them listed as Fortuniana on the pot,
Got
so
it.
you can pick it out.
Watering is also a big deal, right?
Yes. But then you have to plant them properly. You have to put them in either in basically you like some sun, but there are some that prefer not to have sun. For example, David Austin roses, that's these, and these are very fragrant roses. And they have many, if you look at them, they have many petals.
They do.
Do they smell different?
They do.
Now, how do you water them once a week?
No,
we
no.
Oh,
You water
Vinny is
them
water.
lightly.
How often?
Lightly.
Lightly.
So a little bit each day, every other day. And
Every other day.
Every other
what
day.
we have done, what we've learned to do, is to put in drip irrigation. There's no restriction on the use of drip irrigation when there are a restriction on watering. And that gives you just a gallon or two a day, and then another gallon or two another day, three times a
great.
week.
Very good. What about feeding them?
Feeding them is important, but if you give them too much food, the heat uses up the food, it changes it into a form that the roses can't use. So half the dose, and then every 2 weeks,
weeks.
another half the dose. sounds like a lot of extra work, but it really is cutting down on the amount of work you have to do.
What about the mildew and black spots that come up that I've seen in my yard?
There are
we talk about
insecticides you
prevention.
can use.
So we should keep an eye out for those.
Keep
Those
an
are
eye on
bugs?
them. Some of them are bugs and some of them are plants. A fungus is like a plant. Or a mildew is a plant, and the plants will eat the roses or any other
Oh.
thing just as well. You feed the roses, they've got a lot of food. The pests are going to want them because they want that food.
Yes. Oh, I see. So these roses will be available this weekend at the
Yes.
Rose Festival?
Yes.
Tell me about the Rose Festival.
Okay, we have all of our members will bring in roses, and we will have a number of tables with hundreds of roses with list whether it's a hybrid tea or a David Austin or whatever it is. It tells its name, so that if you want to buy them, you can buy them. We'll have Hardens will be down to sell hundreds of rose bushes.
And this is going to be at Philippi Estate. It's going to be the day before Mother's Day, May 12th, Saturday. You can come down and see the roses and learn how to grow them. And we'll be right back.